Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Everybody says about you, they're like, he wins at every level, right? He won in high school, he won in AAU, he won in college. Just explain to me how. Like, what is winning basketball?
I think it's just showing up every day. I don't cheat the game. I show up at work, I have high energy, great coaching. First and foremost, I've always been surrounded by great coaches and players who really want to buy in and win. People talk about my winning, but you can't do that without a team.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Whole city turns up. Where the best belong. Never love. Shit, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love. Yeah, never love. Bluff City show out, gotta never love. Never love. Shit, never love. Got soul, got heart, got pride, gotta never love. Yeah, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Feels great to feel the sunshine. Gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this healing. This is my day. The sun's out, let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, I have it my way. I deserve this healing. This is my day.
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday, August 11th. It is going to be a good day. Jessica Benson with you from the Grind City Media studios in Memphis, Tennessee. CJ Hurt behind the glass. Coming up on today's show, NBA schedule release is here. Kind of. A part of it. We've got opening night games. We've got opening week games. And we have the Christmas Day schedule. We will go through it all. Speaking of schedules, the Memphis Tigers non-conference schedule officially out. We'll go through that. Some other sports stories from the week to get into. And Mike Wallace will join us, as he does each and every Tuesday, senior editor of Grind City Media. We'll do some TV Tuesday as well. What we are watching, House of the Dragon finale, other TV shows we are watching throughout this week. It's a schedule day. How excited are you? I know nobody loves talking schedules more than one CJ Hurt.
Schedules and preseason games. That's my wheelhouse. That gets me going.
Speaking of preseason games, did you see the numbers on the NFL Hall of Fame game?
No.
7 million?
7
7
million
million
what?
people
people,
7 million
physical
people watched
not spiritually,
the Hall of Fame game.
like actually watched it. 7
million people
of you
of me
watched the Hall of Fame.
We are a sick nation.
We need help.
SOS.
We need
You know
help.
how there's like a gambling hotline and all kinds of hotlines? We need an NFL hotline. Because if you, like me, I watched it twice. That's disgusting. That's one of the grossest things I've ever done. Like sitting back on it, recognizing that I actually gave my eyeballs genuine attention to the Hall of Fame game twice. Did I count for 2? I don't think so. That's not how it works. I'm just part of the 7. Part of the 7. More than any MLB game and any NHL game, including the postseason, which isn't all that surprising. Like football rules all.
That is surprising.
Freem. Football rules everything around me.
No, seriously.
No, actually.
That is legit surprising, though. For the, and we all know the Hall of Fame game is, I don't want to call it the worst preseason game, but it's the preseason game where
it's the preseason game.
Yeah, it's the preseason game.
It was supposed to be Carson Beck versus Kenny Pickett, and it turned into Carson Beck versus Haynes King, which blessed. Hallelujah.
And for it to outdraw meaningful
Real
games in one of the other big 4.
Yes.
Right, like it's this shows me and showed me that the NFL it's not a big 4. It's the NFL.
It's a big one.
It's the NFL, and then you can do a separate big 3 or big 4, throwing in the 2 basketball leagues over here and hockey and MLB. Everybody is chasing the NFL. Roger Goodell during the offseason, or maybe it was during Super Bowl week, I can't remember, brought up the fact that, hey, we're not or got asked the question about, hey, how do you see yourself amongst other sports leagues over here or something like that. He's like, yo, listen, we're not competing with other sports league. We're competing with Amazons of the world. We're something else entirely. We are a major
an entertainment product.
We are something different than all these other professional leagues. We make money hand over fist, and they can make that money hand over fist because 7 million of you got nothing better to do but sit down and watch preseason football.
I'm not proud of it.
Sound proud of it. The people
Nathan in the chat
comments
said,
love it.
Nathan in the chat said, did you or someone you love watch the Hall of Fame game? You may be entitled to compensation. Yeah, for the loved ones, absolutely. That's like the same as every time I turn on a Mac game on a Tuesday night, my husband is like, this was not in the vows. I did not sign up for this. Speaking of the other leagues, though, and eyeballs and games that will draw a lot of them. NBA schedule release week. I don't know why I sang it. I got a song in my heart. I got a song in my heart. CJ, I will give you 3 guesses. 1, 2, 3. Who is tipping off the 2026 NBA season?
So when you say 3 guesses, I just name 3 teams?
Yeah.
Or do I have to get the matchup?
No, just name 3 teams.
76ers. No, I keep going? Okay,
wrong.
fine.
Wrong.
The 76ers aren't on.
No. I'm saying the first game.
They're not the first game. Oh, the first game.
Who is tipping off
the 76ers aren't tipping off the first one.
NBA
They're on the East Coast. The other ones I have are West. Oklahoma City?
Wrong. The first game. Who normally tips off the NBA season?
I don't
the first
know.
Game. It's always the team that won the year before. You do the ring ceremony. It's a big deal. We all sit down and watch.
Wait, so why wouldn't the 76ers be playing the New York Knickerbockers?
That's a great question.
So who are the Knicks playing?
And don't worry.
Are they playing
They
the Heat?
are playing that day. It's just not the first game of the 2026
so first game
NBA
of the
season.
season is the Knicks versus
Your first taste, your first whiff of NBA basketball of the year.
Whiff.
Smells like
balls.
as it often does. No, it's of course the Detroit Pistons taking on the Boston Celtics at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Wait, that's the first one?
3 p.m. Eastern time.
That's the first one?
Hell yeah. Celtics Pistons, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Central time, 1 p.m. Mountain time, noon Pacific time.
Also, I named teams that are playing, just not the first one.
I said you eventually get there. Sixers-Knicks is the prime time game for opening night of the NBA season, and then you get Thunder-Spurs as the late night West Coast game of opening night of the NBA season. What do we think of an afternoon game? A little appetizer.
Give me more of them.
I'm a proponent of
Give me
afternoon
more
games.
afternoon
You know my
games.
feelings on this. And someone will say, we all have to work. Multitask. We are a generation of multitasking.
You don't have to. You don't.
These things are incredible now.
And take this thing and prop it up on your desk.
These things are
And when your
amazing.
boss comes by, knock it down real fast. Your boss won't know.
We've been training for this our whole lives.
Come on, man.
The World Cup was a reminder of how great afternoon sports feel. It gives you something to live for.
Yes.
And you get to sleep. Now, granted, that's a whole slate of games that I'll be watching, but everyone's freaking out over this afternoon basketball to start. I will say, it does create like an odd situation because normally the champions are the first team, and so like your first opening of the NBA season, at least I think so, is usually the ring ceremony, and you're sitting down and it's prime time, and you know that's how we consume sports. But I want this to be the new normal. Give me more afternoon basketball games, and not just on opening night. Give me random ones throughout the season.
We do day games in baseball all the time.
Who do they think they are? The Red Sox and the Tigers?
We do it all the time.
Who do they think they are?
Let's do it in the NBA also. And it breaks up the monotony of the work day. It breaks up the monotony of life in general. You can look up and say, okay, I am, where's the game at? Is it in Detroit or in Boston? I'm assuming it's in Boston.
I'm assuming Boston.
All right, so you look up and you work in Boston or Detroit, but you work in Boston. And you say, you know what?
No, it's in Detroit.
Okay, so it's in Detroit. You look up, you say, hey, let's do a half day. Kids do a half day of school. I'm going to do a half day at work.
We don't have enough half
and we gonna
days
go
in
out
real
there
life.
and go see the games. And then the best part about having games on in the afternoon is if you go when the game ends, you still have time left in your day to come all the way down from the fun that you had. So if you go at 2 to this game, it'll be done by like 5 or 6. Get you a nice dinner, get home, get to bed at a reasonable hour, as opposed to tip-off is at 7.
Yeah.
Now you're not getting home till 11:30 midnight. You got to turn around and go to work, man.
And God forbid, when a tip-off is at 8:39.
Oh, that's the one we need
You
to stop.
talk about someone's going to say, it's inconvenient. I'll tell you what's inconvenient. And I'll speak for our brethren and sisterin on the East Coast. If a game starts at 8:30 Central Time, that's 9:30 Eastern Time. That game's not ending until well after midnight. Sleep is important. We should be valuing sleep. We should be putting precedence on people's sleep schedules, and that is just not conducive to being a sports fan on the East Coast at times. So I'm all for a little afternoon basketball. I thought that was a thrilling twist, a little twisty twist on opening night. I saw somebody say, why don't we get Sixers Celtics for opening night because of Jaylen Brown's former team? And I said, no offense, my actual, are you dumb? Like, of course it's going to be LeBron versus the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Did that Knicks championship run not remind us anything that the Knicks machine is a true cultural touch point? Like, everybody was following the NBA Finals, outside of just sports fans, outside of just basketball fans, outside of the normal, like, pseudo-sports fans who sometimes tap in to basketball just when it gets to the postseason. No, it was everybody. So, of course, you're going to have LeBron at Madison Square Garden. Like, that was a no-brainer. And then I enjoy Thunder Spurs as the rivalry that it is. You could have made the case, do you want a finals rematch with Spurs Knicks? Okay, fine, I'll listen to that. But LeBron versus the Knicks is everything. And we all were waiting for LeBron to make his decision on where he was going to play. I do think the games that we got today is further proof that they really did need LeBron to pick a team so they could finish the damn schedule.
Yeah, 1,000%. Because if he was on Golden State's roster, they would be on in that last time slot. You would have gone Knicks versus Spurs, a finals rematch, and then you probably would have done Warriors versus Thunder, or even Warriors versus Lakers, right? Like the Warriors would have been on there in some shape or form, and that's the same for any of these teams, right? Yes. If LeBron had gone to the Heat, it would have been Heat Knicks. So LeBron James is an economy. He is. LeBron James is speculated to be about to bring in, when it's all said and done this season, somewhere between $300 and $450 million to Philadelphia's economy. And Philadelphia is not some Rudy Poo city. No disrespect, right? Like, this isn't Paris, Tennessee. This isn't Pulaski, Tennessee.
Please don't talk about the Paris,
right?
Tennessee.
Love Paris, Tennessee. Love the catfish. Love the big giant catfish thing. But this isn't that. LeBron James comes there. It's like, oh, yeah, he's going to up their economy. LeBron James is going to a major city in the United States of America, and he's going to bring in hundreds of millions of dollars there. So, yeah, it makes sense for them to wait until LeBron makes his decision before they do the schedule. LeBron could have been a bit more courteous. Like that's it. But
He
like,
can
hey,
take his time.
hey, do
Did it
what you do.
hurt? We're gonna get the schedule this week anyway. You got me thinking. Are there only 2 people actively in this world who could generate hundreds of millions of dollars in economic impact in going to a city?
Are we talking athletes?
I'm talking in general.
Name the 2.
LeBron and Taylor Swift.
Beyonce. I think Beyonce can.
Bad Bunny
Bad
would
Bunny.
be a good one.
Yeah.
Anyone else? I don't know if there's another athlete. Oh, no. Messi. Sorry, please.
Well, wait.
I've forgotten my football fandom so soon.
Would Messi do that type of numbers over here?
I think so, because
Okay.
even when he went to Inter Miami, not that Miami needs the Messi effect, but in terms of when he travels around with that team, I don't know, hundreds of millions.
Hundreds
yeah.
of millions is a lot. Caitlin Clark, as phenomenal as she is,
that's a good one.
I don't think it's going to bring in hundreds of millions
If
of
we
dollars.
take the specific number off of it and just say, like the top 10 economic drivers in entertainment,
then yes.
Well, they get another LeBron game opening week because, of course, they do. So let's go to the other opening week games. We got opening night /
LeBron
day,
is a busy man.
opening week, and Christmas Day. Do you think you'll see LeBron on all 3? Absolutely. But the other opening week games that they revealed today, and these came out earlier this morning on the morning shows, these are the ESPN games. Those first games were the NBC games.
Okay.
These are the ESPN games opening week. You get Timberwolves Heat. So you'll have the debuts of Giannis in Miami and LaMelo in Minnesota. You get Lakers Warriors also on that Wednesday, October 21st. The season starts on Tuesday, October 20th. And then the other ESPN games on Thursday are Cavs Sixers. So that's LeBron's home debut in Philadelphia. And then Nuggets Thunder, which is a battle between the last 2 MVPs in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. So those are your other opening week nationally televised games.
Okay.
Any surprises?
No. You got to have the Lakers on there. You got to have the Warriors on there at some point in time. The Timberwolves, get them on as much as possible early, and then try and flex them late potentially. Right. If
see how it goes,
and then
take the spectacle early, and then figure out if it's worth keeping it on.
Because the kids love. We talked about it on Grisby. Well, I didn't talk about it. The men talked about it. Mike Wallace, Anthony Sane, Jarvis Greer, Jason Smith, Jalen and Kyra were there also. They talked about it on Grisby. The kids, you're trying to build young fans up. Mm-hmm. They love them some Anthony Edwards. They love them some LaMelo Ball as well. So get them on TV together as much as possible, assuming, health withstands. Nobody has any freakish sort of injuries to keep them out the start of the season. You get them on early. You let the kids see them and be excited about them, and hopefully it hooks them the rest of the season. The longer you wait to put the Timberwolves on, the better your chances of them imploding and or injuries popping off and keeping them away from national relevance. So go ahead and do that. And the Warriors, as long as Steph Curry is in this league,
I know, but it does feel very, as DLOB said in the chat, 2017 coded. Lakers Warriors is like, that feels like a game of yesteryear, but it is still relevant. And the Lakers with Luka, of course, are still
you gotta have Luka on at some point.
Exactly. And as long as Steph is there, as you said, the Warriors are always going to be included, which is why you're also going to get them on Christmas. Spoiler alert!
Surprise Cavs. That's something that
but they had to have.
Me.
It had to be whatever team was going to go be LeBron's debut in Philly because of what we just said.
So
that first LeBron game in Philadelphia was always going to be one of the opening week highlighted nationally televised games.
And they had to make sure that would be against a team that is interesting.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Cavs, while I'm surprised that they are on, they are
and you at least have
one
Donovan
of the
Mitchell.
At Donovan and James Harden.
Of course.
And so they are last year, and I expect it to be the same this year, one of the best offenses in the NBA. They should be pretty good again this year. Not saying title contenders or conference finalists contenders, but they'll have something to say come postseason. That's the assumption. So you got those 2 stars as well as some other interesting players. And it's LeBron's hometown team, all that jazz. So, yeah, good point.
On to Christmas. Is this the year the Memphis Grizzlies finally play a game on Christmas Day? No, of course not.
You have played.
Oh, yeah.
Played a home game is what you meant. The home game was implied,
Jacob.
Stop it.
Please, Jacob, God. Let me alone.
Let
No
her
Grizzlies.
alone.
Let me alone.
Let her alone.
Let her alone.
That's what my granny used to say.
Let her alone?
Let her alone.
Let her alone.
Let her alone, boy.
Let her alone.
Hey, CJ, let him alone.
That Christmas Day game feels like a mirage.
What Christmas Day game? Oh, the Grizzlies
Grizzlies
Warriors?
hat. I'll say one thing and one thing only. I was watching.
That was what we find in the West game.
It was Yes, it was. God, what a way to start the holiday season. Speaking of, the Trailblazers put out, it was Jaw's birthday yesterday. They put out this really cute video of like a phone booth where people were going and calling the Jaw hotline, and one of the fans said, "It's a parade inside Rip City." It just rolled off the tongue. It's a parade inside Rip City. I said, oh my God, it hurts so bad. Anyway, no Grizzlies on Christmas Day, but you do get Spurs at Knicks. So there's your finals rematch. Heat at Celtics. Sixers at Lakers, which is the LeBron return to LA. Thunder at Timberwolves, and Nuggets at Warriors. That is your Christmas. Do we have enough hate in the heart of Christmas? I feel like last year was a real hate-filled Christmas Day slate in the NBA. Does this one feel as hateful to you? Spurs-Knicks has a lot of hate in it coming out of the finals.
Spurs-Knicks.
A lot of toxicity.
Let me throw the schedule back up there, Jacob. I'm sorry. Let me get another gander at the Christmas games. Because Spurs and anybody, I think this year, the Spurs are going to be motivated and ready to go. No, it's not.
It's just not. It's not oozing.
No. And it was oozing in large part because
hatred.
We knew that the Spurs did not like the Thunder.
Yeah, that was the heavy hitter.
We knew that was the case. But this is going to be fun. I'm excited to see it. That Heat thing, boy, we could be looking up at them, and in that game with the Celtics, that could be for a top 3-4 seed for both of those teams on the line. Or it could also be, hey, the Miami Heat are once again fighting for their postseason lives. Looks like they're going to be a play-in team again. So I'm really interested to see what this Heat thing looks like with Giannis and Bam at the head of it. But yeah, that's a good slate of games. Again, get the kids excited by putting Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball on pretty early in the season, and then later on you can flex them when you need to flex them, man.
Yeah, because last year you had obviously the Thunder and the Spurs who hate each other, and I think at the time we said they should play each other every Christmas for the rest of all time. Not happening this year. But you also had Nuggets Timberwolves, which had a significant amount of hatred. That then continued onward into this playoff season in how that series panned out between Denver and Minnesota. So that would have worked too. You had Lakers Rockets, you had Warriors Mavs, and you had Knicks Cavs. And that was the 5 Christmas Day games. I do enjoy that we have 5. What's the NFL Christmas Day slate this year?
Oh, I'll look it up.
No, I got it. Hold on. I can't believe we have to even have this conversation.
What do you mean you can't believe it? This is great. This is wonderful. Put 2 TVs in the living room.
Christmas
and let's get it
Eve, we
going.
have Texans Eagles.
Okay. That's going to be great. Potentially number 1 defense versus number 2 defense. Either way it goes.
Sorry, NBA.
That's going to be. You're
NBA,
done.
NBA, I love you. And I will be watching spiritually and with my own eyes at times. Bills, Broncos, Packers, Bears, and Rams, Seahawks. The NFL just took like a baseball bat and said, boom, this is our day. This is our holiday now. Papa Christmas. Papa Christmas is the NFL. That's 2 on Netflix, 1 on Fox. Bills, Broncos on Netflix,
And
Packers, Bears on Netflix, and Rams, Seahawks on Fox.
And listen, opening my third eye,
Rams, Seahawks on Christmas is crazy.
I might be wrong, but I'm going to open this third eye anyway. You know why they want it on Netflix? You can't flip back and forth. So if you put it on, you're trapped.
Yeah, you're trapped.
And you're going to the one game in most houses is going to be the NFL game. So once it goes on Netflix, nobody's switching back and forth between apps to watch games.
Also, maybe one day they'll do a Beyonce Christmas show again.
Oh no, they
loved that
they
song.
already did it. Who's going to do
Yeah,
this
but
one?
someone else.
Oh yeah,
Someone new.
won't they do one this year?
Yeah, who's it going to be? A Sabrina Carpenter Christmas special with
Hey.
Slay. I mean, like, slay and slay.
And what?
Get it? Because it's a sleigh, because it's Christmas.
Stop it.
Ho, ho, ho. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, complimentary. When we come back, we'll talk about some other things in sports. Maybe we'll predict how many Grizzlies games because we do not see the Grizzlies on opening day. We do not see the Grizzlies opening week. We do not see the Grizzlies Christmas. When will we see the Memphis Grizzlies? And we will find out later this week when the NBA schedule is released in its entirety. We'll also talk to Mike Wallace about some NBA schedule action, all that and more on the other side.
In it, the NBA Cup Championship game next season is going to be played at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse on campus at Butler University. You tell me, some people are calling it a disaster. I would argue it's not only not a disaster, it's an improvement. The idea of let's take this cool new thing and put it in Las Vegas made sense on a very surface level.
Yeah.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefit, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
What do you bring to the table? Like, you want people to describe Kareem Lopez, the basketball player. What do you want to hear?
I feel like I'm just a winning player, you know, someone that's going to contribute to winning, a competitor, you know, a high IQ player, you know, someone that's going to play the right way. And yeah, like I said, like the first thing I said, just contribute to winning.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, welcome back. All right, I need you to close your eyes. Are they closed? Yep. Okay. You can smell Christmas cookies. Or what do you eat Christmas morning? Cinnamon rolls?
I don't eat anything. You know how I do. I eat at like 11.
Okay, so let's pretend.
Pretending.
Cinnamon roll, right? Feels nice.
Fine, whatever.
Feels warm. I saw someone say yesterday, God, I just need football season and soup season. I just want it to be cold enough to have a nice bowl of soup and watch a game of football. Okay, the cinnamon rolls are wafting in. You're up, you're stretching. Ah, you hear the Who's of Whoville singing in the distance. Ha, who, do, re. You say, oh my gosh, it's Christmas. Christmas is here. You get up, you open your presents. You got exactly what you wanted. It's only 11:30. You say the day is just beginning because Noon. Spurs and Knicks tip off. 1. Packers Bears. 2:30. Heat Celtics. 4:30. Bills Broncos. 5 o'clock Sixers Lakers. 8 o'clock Thunder Wolves. 8:15 Rams Seahawks. 10:30 Nuggets Warriors. Oh my God, the crowd goes wild. You just had the best Christmas ever. Really? The NBA and the NFL have teamed up together. If we lensed this, Big Christmas should be mad at Big NFL, Big NBA because they have stolen Christmas. There is no Christmas outside of the sports calendar at this point. I do think someone in the chat, I think it was Chris in the chat, brought up they should have had the courage to put Grizzlies Trailblazers on Christmas. Just saying. Should have had the courage. That will be one of the Grizzlies nationally televised games, we think, right? Grizzlies Trailblazers.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
How many nationally televised games do you think the Grizzlies get this year?
What's the
It's
minimum?
okay, you can ask.
What's the minimum?
I mean, I don't think you have to. You think 2?
3. And it'll be rookie matchups and second-year player matchups.
That's what I was going to say. It will be almost entirely rookie
Cooper Flag
based.
It'll be so Mavericks.
Well, I don't even think it'll be second-year matchup
Bulls.
based.
It will. You get the Cooper Flag versus Cam Boozer type of
It'll be
thing.
Wizards, Jazz, Bulls as your assortment of options. Maybe Warriors.
Why Warriors?
Because Yaxel. And Yaxel.
I don't think
there's like enough juice there, I
Is
think.
there?
Yes.
I don't think there's
believe
enough
so.
juice there.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, I was
But
drunk. I'm
but
sorry,
maybe,
I got so drunk
but
on
maybe,
Summer
listen,
League.
we got to have somebody out there.
Trashed on Summer League.
We got to have we got to have somebody out there playing the 9 o'clock game on a random Thursday in February. So maybe.
Yeah.
I think with it being a division type matchup, I think that the Mavericks get and the Grizzlies get on one. I think that the Bulls and the Grizzlies will be another one. And then maybe the Jazz, thinking about, hey, somebody's got to play this 9 o'clock tip. But it could be the Warriors.
Well, and
hell,
Jazz
it could
would
be
Jazz
the
would
Trailblazers.
work because you have both the rookie battle with Darren Peterson and Cam Boozer and the Jaren Jackson Jr. connect. And please don't forget John Conchar. God.
Oh.
How dare you?
Yeah.
What a blind spot.
Jitty.
What's the over-under set at?
Over-under set at what?
Of nationally televised games.
I think you'd set the over-under at like
3?
5.5 maybe?
5.5.
Yeah.
I think the half does some heavy lifting there. I'd have to take the under.
Okay.
I think 5.
All right.
That would be my guess. 5 on the nose.
I'll still take the under.
Okay. I think there's enough. Did you see Cam Boozer yesterday out at the golf course?
No.
Cam Boozer was out at the opening event for FedEx St. Jude. They did it over at TPC Southwind. It was the strangest assortment of people in one photo popped up on my timeline. Cam Boozer, Tommy Fleetwood, and Adam Schefter. Tommy Fleetwood, Adam Schefter, and Cam Boozer were out at TPC Southwind. It was an event for First Tee of Memphis, which is the group that brings golf to kids in the area. And they have a really cool, FedEx is giving a massive donation to the clubhouse at Audubon, which is going to be the headquarters, I believe, for First Tee here in Memphis. They've been putting in a lot of work for a long time of trying to get more kids in this city introduced and falling in love with the sport of golf. But Cam Boozer was out there. He loves golf. He's been playing for like the last 3 years. It's been a pretty uneventful, which is what you want. I'm saying this as a positive thing. Uneventful offseason for the Memphis Grizzlies. Like ever since Summer League, it's been pretty quiet. You had the 2 engagements. Congratulations, by the way, to both Jalen Wells and his lovely girlfriend, now fiance, and Cedric Coward and his lovely girlfriend, now fiance. Both Cedric Coward and Jalen Wells proposed to their significant others this week. And I was like, it's contagious. I saw the one with Jalen and Kylie popped up, and she's awesome on TikTok. She makes great TikTok videos. Jalen does too. And I was like, I just know this is going to be turned into like a mini movie, and it was. And the Cedric one came out yesterday, so maybe there's a movie to come as well. There were beautiful pictures. Congratulations to Young Love. Love to see that happen. But it is like a relatively quiet offseason for the Memphis Grizzlies. So Cam Boozer pops up. I was like, oh yeah, of course. There are a lot of guys on this team who like golf. Unsurprising that they will make some cameos as we go into golf tournament week. I wonder if Cam Spencer might be out there at some point in time. I think he's doing an event on Wednesday, maybe. But it's always cool when Grizzlies players make appearances at these things. It means a lot. And there were a lot of kids there yesterday who were amped to have the opportunity to meet and see Cam Boozer for the first time. I saw the quote was like, I've been watching your highlights and now I get to meet you in person. I'm like, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Good for him. That's a cool event, and it's awesome to see athletes of that caliber, celebrities of that caliber. You know, they're national celebrities, sure, but they're also Memphis celebrities. Cam Boozer is a Memphis celebrity. It's awesome to see him get out there into the community and give his time to not just the people and the fans of Memphis, but also to the hospital over there at St. Jude, man. That's awesome to see.
Yeah, Ty Jerome got engaged this summer too. You have 3 engaged Grizzlies on one team.
How about that?
You could do a joint wedding, FedEx Forum, Taylor Swift style. You know, Taylor Swift really opened the door for arena weddings. Who doesn't want to get married in an arena, am I right? Make it on a holiday weekend.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to get married. I don't know enough people to fill an arena.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah.
It'd be empty.
So empty.
It'd be just a smattering.
Yeah.
It would. No, I was gonna make a bad joke.
Then make it.
Nope.
Make it.
I'm good.
Make the joke. Don't back out of the joke.
Good. Hey.
Hey.
Did you watch any of the WNBA games last night?
I did not catch any of them.
What is like the smidgen of the Storm Sky game, just because actually I had some curiosity piqued. Plus, I enjoy watching the Seattle Storm. Friend of the show, old Memphis Grizzlies assistant, now head coach of the Storm, Sonia Rahman. I'm rooting for her, and it's been a really tough season in Seattle, but they got their first win in over a month. They had lost 11 straight games, and they beat the Sky. It is the Sky. Anytime I see that Dominique Malonga, I have this thought in my head of how long before Dominic Malonga gets talked about in a way that some of these young W players get spoken about, like, this is the future of the league. The future is here. This is one of the most exciting players in the league. I think she gets looked over a lot because she plays for the really bad Seattle Storm. She is phenomenal. Like, the way she moves for her size the fluidity is so fun to watch. She's really, really solid as a scorer and obviously as a shot blocker.
If you don't know who she is, and we're telling you, hey, this player X is really, really good, sit down and watch. You're like, okay, which one is that? You watch 3 possessions. You're like, oh,
that one.
is that one.
Yes.
That one is moving differently on the court. And when she figures it out, oh boy, that's gonna be special. They'll have themselves something up there in Seattle, man.
Dejanay Carrington had a career high 26 points coming out of all of that.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah.
I
didn't watch a lot of it last night either.
Be clear. Dejanay can hoop. One.
Yeah.
And she was working the hell out of the Fever the first 6-7 minutes of that game. And then, decided to slap Sophie Cunningham across the face midair and bring her with force to the ground.
Slap overtakes me.
I did see.
I was having such a good day, and then I just wanted to slap someone in the face.
I did see, I think Angel Reese set record for most double-doubles in a WNBA season with 22, had 20 and 11, 20 and 12, something ridiculous like that. And their win last night.
Over the tempo.
Yeah, man.
20 and 14.
Ryan Howard also set record for fastest to 100 3-point makes in a season. Maybe 110 3-point makes in a season.
She had 6 last night.
Yeah.
One thing before we get to Mike Wallace, this is sports adjacent, but I was interested in it. Did you see that we had a world record set in sports this week?
No. Well, I just named 2 of them.
Fair.
Yeah.
Those are WNBA records, which are technically world records.
Why would you say it like that? Why would you phrase it like that? Those are WNBA records.
That was such a male-coded thing to say.
Yes.
That was like, well, actually, did you know? That's not how we talk about world records.
Tell me about the woman. Tell me about the woman who set the record.
This is a good question.
Yes.
Because I don't think we don't put, and this goes for WNBA, NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever. We don't put professional sports leagues records in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we do.
I haven't cracked open a Guinness World Record book in a long time. Split that G. I haven't cracked open a Guinness World Record book in a long time. Do we put those in there?
I'm pretty sure we do.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever actually opened a Guinness World Record book. We used to have them as like the fun facts in our student planners.
Oh.
Did you have a student planner?
I started the year with a student planner.
Everybody started the year with a student planner.
And by the midway through the second day, I lost it. So
yeah. We had to have ours. Like you got like fined fake money for the little general store within your class if you lost your planner.
Yeah, well,
Your plan was everything. Your parents had to like sign off your plan. This is opening a weird portal in the brain. Anyway, they had world record facts.
Oh, nice.
But I don't think I've actually owned a Guinness Book of
You
World
ever
Records.
open an encyclopedia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love encyclopedias.
So when we would go to the library, there'd be encyclopedias, and I would crack those open from time to time. But there'd also be world record books, and I would open the Guinness Book of World Records for whatever year. So yeah. I remember opening them.
Did you ever have Encarta?
What's that?
It was like a disc that was an encyclopedia.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And it was like Encarta for Windows 97. And I would just like scroll through the most random topics.
We had it. I never used it because if I'm going to the computer, I'm playing Word Munch, Number Munch, or Oregon Trail. So yeah, I'm on the trail.
Anyway, world record was set.
By what strong, capable woman?
That's even funnier. It was actually set by a man.
Oh.
And it was the fastest mile ran while pushing a baby in a stroller. That should be a world record for a woman.
Was it a baby girl?
It was a baby girl.
There we go. She set the record.
She's a girl's girl. It was the baby. No, so I went down this rabbit hole. The only reason I bring this up, because I know it's silly, but it is the fastest anyone has ever run a mile while pushing a stroller.
If you're running a 4:17 mile, get the hell out of here.
That's crazy.
Insane.
And doing it with a stroller. The old record was 4:26, so that's almost 10 seconds faster. So Steven Biebelhausen ran that stroller fast, but it put me down a rabbit hole of other weird mile times in comparison. So if a stroller run is 4:17, the fastest beer mile of all time, 4:27. Some are asking, when will we have the beer stroller mile? And that sounds dangerous. The fastest mile while dribbling a basketball. Do you think it's faster or slower than pushing a stroller?
Slower.
Just by a hair, 4:23.
Okay.
Fastest mile while dribbling a soccer ball.
Slower.
Way slower, 5:40.
Yeah.
Fastest mile in high heels.
Ooh, wait a second.
Are you a girl's girl?
Are you? You're not wearing high heels right now.
I never
Shut up.
do, please.
No, you never. At your wedding, you didn't wear any.
I did.
When?
And then I changed.
Okay.
I wore for the ceremony.
Okay.
Actually,
I feel
that's
like
a lie.
Yeah, I know it's a lie.
When
You
did
had
I wear them? Oh yeah, I had them and I never changed into them.
Yeah. So are you a girl's girl?
Yeah, I wear what I want for my wedding, and I think everyone should. High heels is 6'10".
Oh, really? It's that slow?
It's pretty slow. The only one slower than high heels is the fastest mile hopping on one leg, which took 18 minutes and 25 seconds.
That's 18, yeah?
And that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That feels painful.
Are you hopping? Do you get to alternate legs?
Well, good news for you. There is video of it on YouTube, so I did look. I don't think they alternated legs. It was
Just
one and
leg?
it was as tough to watch as one would expect. And then the fastest mile piggyback race, faster than one leg, but slower than the rest. 11:11. Make a wish. Anyway, now you two can try to figure out which record you would like to go after.
What's the fastest mile for a bald-headed, bearded black guy who's damn near morbidly obese?
Let me put that into the machine.
Please do, and let's see if I can
You know
get
what?
that.
There's no record there. I think you could be the first.
Let's go. Because I think I can get a mile in like 11.
You think you could do an 11? I think you could do faster than 11. You're pretty athletic. It's 1 mile. You'd push yourself to the brink.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, and my brink, I would. My brink is not that far.
What was your fastest mile?
When I was in
School.
Do
you remember?
I
Big on the
I could
mile.
get 2 in about 11:45, I think.
Oh yeah, that's fast as hell.
Yeah, but Jessica, I've been out of school almost 20 years.
That's fine.
No, I've been over 20
Yeah, no,
years
it
now.
decreases rather quickly. Like when I first moved here, I was doing Orange Theory, and I was so excited because I broke 7:30 as an adult, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna be a runner the rest of my life. This is great. I'm gonna be a fast adult. Struggle to crack 10 at this point. Like life comes at you fast. But I was never fast. I was slow. I hated the mile day. I tried to call out sick.
I was slow.
I despised it.
Was never fast. Was also slow. I have no upper body strength. So pull-up day, push-up day, those were like, all right,
Pull-up day
man.
was hell.
All right.
Well, let me just throw the next one. Flexibility day, the
Ooh.
sit and stretch.
I'm
the
killing.
sit and reach.
I'm killing them with flexibility.
Oh my God. I was like, can I just do more push-ups?
Put that thing up there.
Can't touch my toes.
You can't touch your toe.
No.
When I'm loose,
No.
I can palm the ground.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
So congrats.
Thank you. Yeah.
I can't.
Athlete.
We were doing a workout last night, and there was like a stretch at the end, and she was like, all right, put your hands on the ground. And Chris was like, all right, Jess, put your hands on the ground. He said, you know I can't. All right, Mike Wallace on the other side. We'll talk NBA schedule release with him, some more NBA stories from the week, all that with Mike on the other side.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Everybody says about you, they're like, he wins. He wins at every level, right? He won in high school. He won in AAU. He won in college. Just explain to me how. Like, what is winning basketball?
I mean, I think it's just showing up every day. You know, I don't cheat the game. I show up at work. I have high energy, great coaching. First and foremost, I've always been surrounded by great coaches and players who really want to buy in and win. People talk about my winning, but you can't do that without a team.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Whole city turns up. Where the best belong. Never love. Shit, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love. Yeah, never love. Bluff City show out, gotta never love, never love. Shit, never love. Got soul, got heart, got pride, gotta never love. Yeah, never love. 901 to the world, let them know we gotta never love.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Bennett, the NBA Cup Championship game next season is going to be played at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse on campus at Butler University. You tell me, some people are calling it a disaster. I would argue it's not only not a disaster, it's an improvement. The idea of let's take this cool new thing and put it in Las Vegas made sense on a very surface level.
Yeah.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back. It is a Tuesday. That means it's time to catch up with Mike Wallace, senior editor of Grind City Media. He joins us every Tuesday. He joins us now. Mike, how are you this morning?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm holding on electronically right now. I got this brick next to my headphones, charging them up so they can stay charged up for this. Other than that, all good, man. There are no limits to what I would do to make sure I'm good for the Jessica Griffin show.
Thank you so much. I have been known to take a phone call with the brick underneath the phone to try to charge it at one time. I don't think I've ever used the headphones while using the brick to charge the headphones, but I appreciate it. We appreciate you. And of course, we had to catch up with you because what a day in the NBA, Mike. partial
Uh-oh.
schedule release day.
Yeah.
Did you wake up feeling a little brighter, a little lighter, a little more excited about what's to come because you knew you got some NBA games on an actual physical schedule? You can look at a date and say, man, I'm going to watch those games that day.
And then you owe all the the thanks and the praise to LeBron James for finally making his decision so that we can know how these things will line up. This thing probably could have been resolved a week ago or whatever, but hey, at the end of the day, man, you know what the marquee teams are, you know where the marquee matchups are going to be. And when you have so many league partners at this point, Amazon Prime is going to get theirs, NBC is going to get theirs, and ESPN. So it's almost like overkill because everyone has an opening night, everyone has a piece of opening week. And, hey, not surprisingly, you didn't find your Memphis Grizzlies in any of those matchups that got released yesterday. So we got to wait for our schedule to come out. No. I tell you what, they will be releasing the MLK schedule at some point before Thursday. So we'll know that. Know that for sure. And hey, the Grizzlies better be back on that day for damn sure. I know a lot of people are waiting, anticipating that one.
Yeah, I think we'll eventually get, I would imagine, because I think this is how they did it last year. We'll find out the MLK Day schedule, and also we'll get the NBA Cup games. You can't forget the NBA Cup. But I'm with you. There is this semblance of oversaturation where even getting opening day on the same day as the Christmas Day games, on the same day as the opening week games, because opening day is on NBC, and then you get the opening week on ESPN. At the end of the day, just give me all the schedules, right? Like, I just would kind of like to take in the whole thing. But I understand from a league perspective wanting those marquee games to be the ones that you think about first. Did any surprise you? Or did anything stand out amongst those games? Obviously, the LeBron piece of it is big. He is not only on opening night, he is also on the ESPN opening week, and he is on Christmas Day, which is to the surprise of no one.
Yeah, I mean, we did this exercise on Grisby yesterday. CJ participated. We did our draft, our Christmas Day potential draft of games. And so we drafted 5 games. And really, man, all I've heard, since the NBA schedule came out, the Christmas Day one, that ours was better than theirs. I think the NBA missed an opportunity to include some of the younger up and coming teams in there. Like, for instance, why weren't the Washington Wizards with AJ DeBonster, on one of the Christmas Day games? Like, we're still retreading, some of these older guys and some of these 35 and older NBA players. And I get it. I mean, you want to see the Steph Currys and the LeBron Jameses and, you obviously, as CJ pointed out in his matchup, the Los Angeles Lakers, because of Luka, they're still in their market being out west, is still going to get a game. But I really thought they missed an opportunity to showcase Cooper Flag, AJ DeBosta, in terms of that situation, in terms of those two teams in particular. And I think that's where the NBA needs to start shifting towards, really getting behind some of these younger stars, because I think they're there. They just have to be promoted.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a surprise per se, but even having the Warriors on this year, the Warriors are going to be on national TV as long as Steph Curry is on that team.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. There was a path where you could have focused on a different young star and used it as a chance to highlight a player on a team that hopefully will be good someday. Last year, the Mavs were on Christmas Day, and it was for Cooper Flag, right? Like, I mean, at that point, they'd already moved on from Luka, inexplicably, and so you had Cooper on Christmas Day. That said, do we think that the NBA missed a chance, Mike, to have a late night Pac-12 after dark styled game between the Grizzlies and the Trailblazers? Because that's where I'm feeling a little left out.
You know what? I think, and that's the thing, man. And we also debated that yesterday too. Well, we didn't get into it. We debated it more off air during our commercial break, but I don't think, and it's just me, and happy belated birthday, Ja Morant. Yesterday was his 27th birthday. I don't think the NBA is checking for Ja like we think they are. I just don't. I think 3 years of what we've seen in terms of inactivity, missing games, off the court drama, like, all right, people are done with that. It's like, okay, I'm over that. Like, at some point, you got to do something to compel me to continue to watch, especially when you got this young crop of guys coming in. Like, I think the NBA is more willing and ready to look for AJ DeBosta and Darren Peterson and some of these younger guys than they are for Ja Morant. So I don't know if he would be I don't think he's a national attraction for an NBA broadcast to say, hey, we have to have him on right now to face the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Like, I think that will be one of the national games. Obviously, I think it'll be one of the Grizzlies' national games. but I don't think it will be one that they have to have a marquee Christmas Day or
Sure.
opening week type situation.
Yeah, no, we were talking in the opening segment just how many nationally televised Grizzlies games we think there will be when the schedule is ultimately released. Over under 5?
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under. And I'm gonna go under. And and you know, it's funny because that's from the script from yesterday's Grisby too. So go back and check out Grisby. We tackled all of these things, and that was one of our questions in our topics. I say under because you got to get MLK in there. I think you will get one of the return games, whether it's Ja, Jaren, or Dez coming back to Memphis. But even if you get 2 of those 3 guys on national TV, that doesn't give you 5. It's going to be hard. And I think Boozer is going to command at least one game where he's going up against, former Dookie or something like that. But it's hard to get to 5 when you look at it from that standpoint. So I would go under.
Yeah, ultimately, as you're trying to build a winner, as you're trying to build a contender, which might not be next season, but this process that the Grizzlies are in from the retool and the young players and the excitement around the long game trajectory, even if that's not the short-term success of this team, there is something just very, you never want to use the words that you want to use, but it's not flashy. It's not flashy where it's going to pull the attention. Like Cam Boozer has been a consistent winner at every level, and yet I don't think the majority of NBA fans are sitting out there today thinking, man, why isn't Cam Boozer on opening night? Or why isn't Cam Boozer on Christmas? That's not to say that he can't get there quickly, but it will be like the totality of this Grizzlies team that rises to the opportunity of one day potentially being showcased on that level again.
Yeah, the Grizzlies are gonna have to be one of those league pass darlings. They're gonna have to be one of those teams where 25 games into the season they have to surprise the league, and they're going to be a team that people discover because they play hard. They're never going to give up. They're not going to quit. They're a bunch of young guys that just play the right way, don't make a lot of mistakes. So they're going to have to do it collectively, and that's fine because that's what the roster is shaping up to be. That's what the MO is, and eventually, when you start flexing in some teams that are surprising. You're going to put the Grizzlies in there, kind of like, Portland caught fire toward the end of the year last year. So them kind of get better and get more compelling as the season went on. There's some other teams. Atlanta was kind of like that as well,
the
too.
Hornets.
So you're going to see, the Hornets were like that. So that's the way these Grizzlies can get back into that national discussion and become that sort of darling from that standpoint. But it's not going to be from the beginning.
Yeah, and right now it feels almost like a no news is good news. It's just a very chill off season for a team that's ready to get to work when training camp comes. We were talking in the last segment about Cam Boozer's out at the golf tournament and had an event yesterday with Tommy Fleetwood and Adam Schefter. Jalen Wells and Cedric Coward both got engaged this week. Ty Jerome got engaged earlier this summer. And then the other thing that crossed my timeline last week was the Isaiah Stewart Anscape interview with Mark Spears and a nice profile on Isaiah Stewart where he talked about just being glad to be somewhere that he's wanted and how, once he got traded to Memphis, it's his first time being traded, but even coming to the hotel and checking in and getting dapped up and everyone telling him how excited they are for him to be a Memphis Grizzly and kind of the natural fit with the old grit and grind mentality. Just how valuable do you think it is, Mike, for Isaiah Stewart to feel wanted going into next season based on the role that will be necessary for him to play within this group?
Where he's coming from, it's going to feel familiar for him, going from Detroit to Memphis. I mean, those cities aren't unalike. I mean, there's a, real blue collar type nature to it, a lot of diversity, a lot of African-American prominent people. So it's going to feel familiar. He's heard, he's been coached by J.B. Bickerstaff, who has that pathway to the Memphis Grizzlies as well, that tough-minded, be tough and come get it out the mud. As soon as he meets Zach Randolph, if he hadn't already met him, he's going to see a familiar guy that does some of the same dirty work that he does or did some of the same dirty work that he's doing right now. Memphis is going to feel very, very familiar for a guy like Isaiah Stewart. He's going to be able to play the same role that he was able to play in Detroit. And he's going to see a community and a fan base that respects that kind of toughness and identifies with that kind of toughness. So it doesn't surprise me at all that among everyone, he's going to come in and fit right in. It should be a seamless transition for him. And the sky's going to be the limit for him because I think his role is going to be very important, especially with Zach Edey. And you want to preserve as much of Zach Edey's health as you can.
There was a loss in the NBA community over the weekend. Don Nelson passed away, Hall of Famer, second all-time winningest coach. Did you have any interactions with Coach Nelson, Mike?
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of interactions with him, in my time, especially with ESPN covering the league from a national standpoint. And even before then, just in terms of the innovative way that he looked at basketball. He wasn't conventional by any stretch of the imagination. There's a reason why he won so many regular season games. He didn't get all the way and coach a team to the ultimate NBA championship prize, but he revolutionized the way the modern day game is. He gets credit for that. Also, Mike D'Antoni, who's going into the Hall of Fame in this upcoming class. Those two guys really took the game of basketball and switched it to play more inside out. They made big men the most versatile position that there is in the game right now. And those guys should be given their flowers. And Don Nelson certainly was given his flowers while he was alive. And, rest in peace, because he was a pioneer of the modern day game.
I had the chance to interview him once. It was my first time doing the fill-in work for 92.9 years ago in like 2018, 2019. And I was filling in for Jason and John. It was kind of like a trial run on 92.9, and they said, you're going to interview Don Nelson. And one, my husband freaked out because being a Warriors fan, he was like, I can't believe you're going to talk to Don Nelson. But it was also pretty soon after the profile had come out about his poker games that he was running in Hawaii, where he retired, because not only was he one of the great innovators of the sport, he was like one of the great characters of the sport. And so he was running these poker games with Willie Nelson and Owen Wilson and Woody Harrelson, and they were becoming like the hot commodity to get invited to one of Don Nelson's poker games. And it was all wrapped around the fact like they all smoked a lot of weed and played poker together. And it was just so funny to talk. He had his own strain of the Nelly Kush. And I was like re-referencing or re-listening to that interview and thinking, those are those cool moments where you get to say, man, I got to talk to a legend. And, not everybody garners that kind of like visceral, man, that was just a really cool person. You interview a lot of people over the span of your career. But for the longest time, I was like, Don Nelson's one of the coolest people I've ever gotten to talk to. So he will be missed in the NBA community, and I hope he's playing a poker game in the sky.
And he's absolutely, and he's one of those guys that when you're around him for 5 minutes, the quote that you hear, he forgot more about the game than some people ever will know about the game.
Yeah.
Like just the nuggets that he drops just in random references. You're like, wow, man, that's some of the most innovative stuff I've ever heard. And it's almost like it's off the cuff for him. But if you can combine Hawaii, your own strain of weed, poker every single night, I mean, is there he's already heaven. He lived in heaven, and now he gets to go there for real now. So hey, I don't think there's a better way to go out than that.
It's pretty good. All right, Mike, we'll let you go. I hope your headphones get charged up. Keep that brick alive.
Yes.
We'll catch up with you next week.
Absolutely.
All right, you can catch Mike Wallace, I think I should have confirmed with him, on the Grizzlies schedule release show.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
On?
Mike Wallace, Rob Fisher.
Yes.
Lane Whitaker.
Yes.
And a producer to be determined.
TBD.
TBD's gonna be in the booth.
Sounds an awful lot like CJ Hurt.
No, it doesn't. No, wait a minute now.
I know, I understand.
Those are different initials.
You want to be at your desk, able to just really drink in the schedule in its totality once it's dropped.
In my work office.
Of course. But
now,
you need to be focused.
In my home office.
Sure.
And
by home office, you mean your couch, which is the baseboard of your home desk, which is your lap.
Yes. Well, belly.
And your phone, which is your home laptop.
I otter it. We've talked about me doing the otter thing, so I just
big otter fan.
Sit the laptop right
there.
Of course. I'm probably getting cancer somewhere in this area.
Too. I was a big laptop on the lap sitter.
And do it like that.
I'm like, ooh, it's getting hot.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
That's good. My testicles were kind of cold, so I'm glad that it's warm now.
Phew. I'm so glad I warmed it up. It's like a space heater, That's just the way it is. All right, speaking of heavenly endings. Ooh. How's that for a transition? You sent a list of TV shows with the happiest endings.
I didn't send a whole list.
Not a list, but there was an article. There was a conversation. We'll have a discussion. We'll talk about what we're watching.
Not best endings either.
Happiest.
Yeah,
happiest TV end. There's a difference.
There is.
Shows can end well
and not
in a very
happy.
depressing ass way.
Yes.
Well, I'll talk about what we're watching. I'll give my a spoiler-free review of the House of the Dragon finale. CJ will talk about what he's watching, all of that in a little TV Tuesday after a quick break.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
What do you bring to the table? Like, you want people to describe Kareem Lopez, the basketball player. What do you want to hear?
I feel like I'm just a winning player. You know, someone that's gonna contribute to winning, a competitor. You know, a high IQ player. You know, someone that's gonna play the right way. And yeah, like I said, like the first thing I said, just contribute to winning.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
The Grizzlies 2026-2027 schedule comes out this Thursday. Join Rob, Lang, and Mike as they break down the schedule and preview the Grizzlies season. Download the Grind City Media app and subscribe to the Grind City Media YouTube channel to watch schedule release show live this Thursday at 2 p.m. We welcome you back. We're just talking about all kinds of schedules today, and I just had one cross my timeline that I thought surely was a joke, but it's not. We talked about afternoon games. Can I interest you in a 6 a.m. college basketball game this fall?
Who's playing?
App State and Merrimack.
No.
How about a 9 a.m.
Who's playing?
college basketball game? Winthrop, Queens.
Wait, are we doing 24 hours of college basketball
We're doing
again?
24 hours
then
of
yes,
college
yes,
basketball,
you can interest
baby.
me in all of that. Yes,
The
I take it back.
field of-
Yes.
The Field of 68
Okay.
is doing an open day marathon on Monday, November 2nd, beginning at midnight. 16 teams, 8 games, 24 straight hours of college basketball. Your first game at midnight will be High Point Liberty. Your last game at 8 p.m. the next day will be Furman Bethune-Cookman. These are your matchups. Grambling, Northern Illinois.
Oh, shout out to the SWAT.
Murray State, Tennessee State.
Shout out to Team Tennessee, OVC, I do believe.
Oh. Can you tell me who's playing at 2?
No.
Can you tell me who's playing at 2?
No, who?
UTEP.
What?
The UTEP Miners.
Pride of Conference
University of
USA.
Texas, El Paso. Once upon a time.
Oh.
Now the vaunted Mountain West.
Jacob,
I'm sorry you've missed our whole YouTube.
Well, no, he's
UTEP.
He knows that you and I, but mostly you, love miners.
Correct.
Love the miners.
There was a great burger place called Miners in Yakima, Washington. One of maybe the best burger milkshake combos I've ever had.
Didn't know miners made good milkshakes.
UAB McNeese State.
Hey.
And Furman Bethune-Cookman.
It's 24 hours of college basketball.
24 hours of college basketball.
I love it. I will be...
More of it. Thank you.
I want more of it. I'll be watching it. They couldn't give me somebody good.
Just one.
They couldn't give me somebody...
Just one.
What's the best matchup?
Just one. If you
Is
think
it UAB
watching,
McNeese
if
State?
you think watching the Hall of Fame game is sick, let me tell you, if you're up at 3 a.m. watching Grambling, Northern Illinois,
Get help.
Get help.
Get help.
Take your temperature.
That being said, I'll that's what time I wake up.
I mean,
So
I would put it on.
I'll be up.
It'll be November 2nd, and I'll be like, oh boy, let's
Is it a
turn on
Saturday?
college
Wait, is it a
basketball.
Saturday? Either way it goes.
No,
Is it
I
a
don't think
Saturday or
so.
weekday? Yeah, so I'll be.
It's a
I'll be up.
Tuesday. No. Yeah, it's a Monday into a Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, I'll be up. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm watching Grambling,
boy.
Northern Illinois. I'm not. No disrespect to the Grambling Tigers or
Yeah.
to the Huskies of Northern Illinois. I'm not seeking that game out, but since I'm up and it's college basketball 24/7,
Yeah.
I'll be consuming.
Okay, but that's like the Hall of Fame game. It's the same concept. It's on. I'm not seeking it.
No, it's
But
not.
football's on my
This
screen.
game matters.
Fair.
This
It
game
does
matters.
go to the record at the end of the year.
1. 2, there are other things you can do at 7 p.m. Like loved ones, hug somebody. At 3 in the morning,
There's not a lot.
You can't
It's you,
go.
it's
You really can't go outside.
you and
Outside
yourself.
at 3 in the morning, where I stay, that's for the stray dogs, the possums, and the raccoons. Right? They get to be outside at 3 in the morning.
We had a pack of stray dogs come up to our house in Hot Springs. And I
Oh,
was
nice.
just reminded, like, that split second between being like, ooh, fluffy, and oh, God, pack of stray dogs. Lock the doors.
I got a friend. She would have went out there and saved those
Oh,
dogs.
my friend wanted. She was like, no, they looked fed.
Yeah,
Like, they're not hungry.
She would have went out
like,
there
okay.
and been like, "Hey, let's grab these dogs, round them up, and take them to the appropriate facilities." This woman, bless her heart, middle of the night, like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, sent me pictures of an owl that had been hit in the street,
I saw.
and she picked it
She
up
picked it up and put it in her car.
and put it in her car, and allegedly
There are angels amongst us.
got slapped by the owl
Wow.
while driving down the interstate,
I'd always just be so scared of rabies.
and of the owl just eating me.
And I can't eat you. Don't be silly. I just got your miners joke. God,
What do you mean?
I
You don't
Speaking
like
of
the
schedules-
minors?
Speaking of schedules.
You heard it here first. Jessica hates UTEP.
Speaking of schedules.
Speaking of it,
The Memphis Tigers non-conference schedule is set. I gotta say.
men's basketball.
Men's basketball.
Okay.
They are going to have all the opportunity in the world to make a statement early. We will know a lot about the Memphis Tigers early in the season. Their exhibition games are Mississippi State and Arkansas, both on the road. But then they have Iowa State, VCU, Vandy, Louisville, Evansville, the Battle for Atlantis, which will include Wake Forest, Penn State, Marquette, and Xavier, Dayton, Jackson State, Baylor, Grand Canyon, Texas, Little Rock, and Utah State.
What's the record there?
I mean, 7 of their first 12 games are against power conference teams.
Some
And the 3 who aren't are VCU, Dayton, and Grand Canyon.
Some people are saying 2-13.
No.
That's what some are saying.
You're a hater.
I'm not saying it. If I was to say it,
Jacob
I'd say
said
it.
it. I can
I didn't
tell.
say it was Jacob either.
I'm calling him out.
Some
you both were in
would
on
say.
the minors.
Say what?
Yeah.
Are the minors on the schedule?
No.
So the minors aren't
Not
coming
enough
here?
UTEP on the schedule
Okay.
for me.
Not enough. Come on now.
It got me excited, though. From a standpoint of, like, meaningful games that I'm going to care about. No cupcakes here. I mean, there's a couple, but.
It's a chance, like you said, you want to
Make a statement.
Make a statement. Go out there and improve your quad, improve your net. My legs are still on fire
We
from the
can't
quads.
possibly have to do that many squats again.
Come on now, let's go. If the Tigers miss the tournament, it won't be because of I don't think as
Strength
of
of
right
schedule.
now it won't be because of the schedule.
Yes.
Right. Like if they miss the tournament, they will have fumbled opportunities.
Yes.
Along the way. Good luck to them. Look forward to seeing it in action, man. Wishing them all the best.
You don't see Memphis in the 16 teams in 24 hours. Their games are too big. But you could.
You can give us Memphis Jackson State.
I want to be where the people are.
Where are the people? Watching Winthrop take on North Texas?
I want to be where my people are. I want to be where my people
Watching
are.
Merrimack play Oakland?
They should have the neutral court Iowa State Memphis game on November 2nd. Would have been a great signature event. You could put it at a normal time.
Yeah, put that at normal time. Yes, I'm not saying make Memphis and Iowa State the 2 a.m. game, although that would be pretty damn funny. But no,
I don't think Memphis was ever
time.
going to go to a Jeff Goodman sponsored event.
Oh, well. Bury the hatchet.
Yeah. 'Tis the new season.
Yeah.
Start the giving season.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a little TV Tuesday.
Let's do it.
House of the Dragon season 3 finale was on Sunday. First and foremost, best line delivery in any show this year was Aegon saying, "I'm alive." Imbecile. I can't stop saying it. I'm just walking around my house going, "I'm alive." It was good. You've seen it. You've seen it, and you don't even watch the show. It has to have crossed your timeline.
Why would I have seen that?
Because
no.
it's all over the timeline.
It's all over your
Many
algorithm. It's not on my algorithm.
Yeah, that's just because you have the weird algorithm. It's all over a lot of people. Somebody
what's
messaged me
weird?
yesterday.
Wait.
They said, "I keep seeing this line. Why is it the way that it is?"
Jacob
oh my
also,
God.
like, what is
We used to
weird
be a
about my
proper
algorithm?
country.
Wait, I want to know why my algorithm is taking
Well,
a
you're
shot from
weirdo.
you.
I was just talking about your algorithm. We were talking about like things that pop up on your Instagram versus others, and I said, "I'll tell you whose algorithm you don't want to see."
Why? My algorithm is great. Let's go.
Shot for shot.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Which
app?
Give me
Which
the app.
app are we going
You
to?
tell me the app. You want Instagram?
We
You want
should make
Twitter?
this a bit.
You want Instagram or
It's kinda
Twitter? Which one?
Why not both?
Okay, so
Instagram first. All right, my first Instagram post is Mem Grizz and FedEx champ Cam Boozer. I kid you not. Cam Boozer, Adam Schefter, and Tommy Fleetwood on the golf course yesterday is my first Instagram post.
Okay. Mine is a millennial ass threads to respond to her burnout like a 90s parent, and every reply is a flashback. That's mine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, first tweet.
All right.
On the For You page.
I don't know the difference. Okay, For You. I'm only on the For You.
No, you should only be on your following. The For You page is a cesspool.
It's not, because my For You, shout out to Miss Kim, is a retweet from Miss Kim of the Memphis Grizzlies. Cam, at Tommy Fleetwood, and at Adam Schefter, hitting the links with the stars from First Tee at TPC Southwind. That's my first one.
Mine. I didn't see this last night. Is Dejanay Carrington kissing Natisha Hydeman on the forehead after she took a hard screen? It's so cute. They're not on the same team.
So how is your algorithm any better than mine?
I just know what lurks beneath.
What? Tell me what lurks.
Lurky things.
Like what?
I don't know lurky things.
Like
anyway.
what do you think is going on over here?
It does make me sad that not everyone knows that I'm alive, because when Game of Thrones was on, I feel like that was one of the last communal majority of people all watching the same show at the same time. Is that fair?
Say
I know
that
you
again.
didn't. When Game of Thrones was on,
Yeah,
it
Game
was
of Thrones
it was
is
the last communal TV show that the majority of people, and I know majority is a fictitious throw around, like, but that a lot of people from all different walks of life were all watching together at the same time.
I get what your
get what I'm
larger
saying?
I get what your larger point is,
Yeah.
but I think we've had a couple of shows like that
Since?
since. I think.
What?
I'd have to sit down and really
I don't think we have.
What are we doing with Ted Lasso? That doesn't work in the same sort of way. Okay.
Ted Lasso has its God, I didn't realize how excited people were for the new Ted Lasso show. And I'm not trying to be a hater.
You sound like
I'm not. Well, yeah, I am, because I think we so often, I see the new Ted Lasso. I don't want to yuck someone's jump. So if you really like the new Ted Lasso, that's for you.
Go ahead and get the yucking.
I think it's a money grab. I think Apple TV got the rights to Major League Soccer, and coming off of the World Cup, they said, what would do really well right now? Which is smart. I mean, that's how this all works. But there's nothing authentic about it. Ted Lasso was such a sweet, authentic, pure show, and now this just feels like a desperate ploy to get Ted Lasso back with more eyeballs on Apple TV, which from a business standpoint, great, it's working. I had a lot of people this week. Did you watch the new Ted Lasso?
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, I haven't watched.
All right.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah.
I'm just not clamoring. Ted Lasso also wasn't the kind of show where What I mean is a show that was on, and it was a Sunday night, which was always helpful for Game of Thrones, where appointment viewing scripted television. Because we have it with sports. Award shows still do a little bit here and there. I don't know what else does.
Listen, it's somebody who very seldomly participates in anything that
I know, you're a tough ask.
that you guys are
Stranger Things is close.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I really liked the finale.
Okay.
I think I like this season more than most people who watch the show. I enjoyed it.
This has got to end at some
Yes.
how many more seasons are we going? Okay,
One
and
more
then
season.
then that's it.
Correct.
That's good.
So I think they get caught in a trap of having to squeeze a lot of stuff in because there are also only 8 episode seasons.
Well,
I think if they were longer, it would be better.
Couldn't they do 2 seasons to
But they
end
won't.
it? Okay.
Or maybe there's an opportunity to. I don't think they will. We'll get the next season in like 5 years. So you also forget a lot along the way. And I know the people who have read the books already know the purpose of the story. What?
Bridget has hit my algorithm on the head. My algorithm, you're right, Bridget, is full of food and dad jokes.
And sex jokes.
Sex jokes and dad jokes, aren't they synonymous at a certain point?
Not always. Not always. I should say dirty jokes.
No,
inappropriate jokes. NSFW. Not safe for work content, but not in the way that like you're worried about some men's algorithms, because there's a lot of those too. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean things that would like get you in trouble if you said out loud at work.
I want to be clear. Every now and then there is a loose booty or two on my algorithm.
I mean, how? Do
And
you
it's
live on
just like,
social media?
All right. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
You become
Yeah,
immune.
Yeah. Some of the jokes that I do not say, I try not to repeat other people's jokes, but
That's nice.
some of them I do not say are really, really good. And they're really, really like, you guys should be grateful. Y'all think I'm out of control right now? I don't see near half the stuff that I see on social media, and it is hilarious. I forget that you're a part of. I send you stuff sometimes.
Every now and then.
Every now and
then. So yes, you know how the show. If you read the books, you know how it ends, and even having consumed Game of Thrones, you know how it ends. Like spoiler alert, the dragons are all gonna die. So I get really sad watching the dragons, knowing that their time on this earth is finite. But from a overarching concept of absolute power corrupting absolutely, the quest for that power and what it does to someone, and even if you have the best intentions and you think I'm going to rule differently, does the system of ruling, and whatever, in this case it's king, queen style, the Iron Throne, to sit atop the Iron Throne, are you destined to end up drifting away from your core center and becoming a version of yourself that you would have hated if you found out that that's how you were going to rule? I find it fascinating. And the fact that it's a woman with Rhaenyra, and I think it's been played really well, both the actress who plays Rhaenyra and the actor who plays Daemon, their chemistry is great, the way that they've evolved these characters. Daemon, that actor was also the actor who played Prince Philip in the Crown series, and sometimes I find it fascinating when an actor switches in my head of what I associate them most with, and now I will think of him with House of the Dragon instead of the Crown, and that's a testament to this specific performance. But just the idea of like a ruler going mad, because it's also counterintuitive to who they were and what they thought they would be, and spiraling and making bad choices because of their pride, and also just getting caught up in the cycle, and then there's no way out. And so suddenly you're making these calls that you sit here and you're like, you idiot. But what would you do? You almost look at it with pity of, oh, you could read the writing on the wall, you could see the inevitable happening. There was a battle scene in this last episode that I thought really did a nice job of just showing the sheer destruction and devastation of war, and all these like war-hungry people just charging into battle. It also got me thinking how I would most likely have been taken out in a battle in the years of lore. I think I would have just taken an arrow straight to the chest. Like I would have been one of the first arrows flying. I wouldn't have put my shield up in time, and it would have been like, that's how I'd be destined to go. I think the worst would be when they were like packing rocks into the slingshots, and if you just got taken out by a brick. I suddenly have this fear of death by brick. Someone told me about that fault line that we're on, the earthquake situation, and how it would devastate Memphis. And I was like, how would I die? And the person told me, well, it's mostly going to be loose bricks, and the way that buildings were done here weren't to certain earthquake coding that happened later in U.S. building laws. And I was like, oh, you mean the brick wall in my house? And they're like, yes, exactly.
Look behind you, all the brick.
Right there.
Yeah.
That one's down low. That one wouldn't get me.
Well, look up. Right, so
Yeah,
so,
right there.
Yeah,
That's
right
it.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Get the shaking in.
I'm doomed. So yes, in battle, brick. Life, brick. I'm gonna be
Bricked up. Come on, say it. Say it. Say it.
But like,
What
just
is your
everyone
algorithm, Jessica?
Sunshine and rainbows. I just showed you the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum.
You didn't show me Instagram, did you?
Yes, I did. That
Okay.
was that. I'll
All
do
right,
another one.
Show
I'll
me
do
another one.
one.
Show me Instagram again.
Instagram
In
too.
fact, I want you to scroll some. I want you to go down
Okay,
to the
fine.
fifth one. I want you to go
Fifth
to the
one.
fifth one. Yes.
All right. Day in the life of an author and TV host. Another FedEx champ post. Motherhood in America is seeing this picture and recognizing the harsh reality it could be you someday. That's depressing. It's a mom running from a school shooting. What a privilege it is to be busy with the life you always wanted. And it's a woman reading a book and drinking a martini. If you are avoiding Taylor Farms because of the poop, here are 9 other brands that are Taylor Farms under a different name. We got to avoid salsa now and guac. That's terrifying. I'll keep going.
And jalapeno, right?
And jalapeno.
And foods in grocery stores with the affected jalapeno.
This is us because I can only see myself without you. And then I send those to Chris. Look how sweet my content
Okay.
is.
Bridget, you left out food, dad jokes, and I hate work jokes. Number 5 for me, good morning. I can't wait to clock out today. And then there's one that says when you're sitting at the office doing nothing, but you still want to go home because doing nothing at home is way better than doing nothing at work. And there's a little fat ass chihuahua
Of
right
course.
there. Yeah, yeah.
I now just got one. Your birth month as your unhinged creature. What's your birth month again?
Oh, I've seen that one. September.
You are a swan.
Yeah.
You may be wondering why a swan is on this list. I mean, they're beautiful, clean,
they're
and elegant.
crazy.
Exactly how I described CJ. What could possibly be wrong? Everything. These effers won't just chase and hiss at you for simply existing. They'll straight up end you if you wander into their territory. September babies are notorious for demanding order in their space, and the second you step out of line, they'll make sure you know about it. They're graceful right up until they decide you've become a problem. Mine in February is a platypus. I'm a platypus. February babies are weird little cryptids.
Yep.
Which make them the perfect platypus. Nobody knows what the F they're doing,
Nobody.
including them half the time. Accurate. But somehow it works. They're part duck, part beaver, part otter, somehow venomous, and they lay eggs because apparently the laws of nature are just suggestions. They're clever, wildly unpredictable, funny, and proudly march to the beat of their own bizarre little drum. You don't question a platypus. You just accept that it's here.
A platypus watches
Thriving.
the Hall of Fame game back to back on loop. That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right. What are you watching right now?
Batman Cape Crusader is awesome.
Of course.
Batman
How
is the
is there
second season.
another?
What do you mean?
Where is this?
It's on Amazon. It's second season. First season ended, and we talked about it when it ended, and I was
Yes,
like,
it's
really,
the Hamish
really good.
Linklater one. Yes.
This one has gotten dark, and not dark for darkness sake, and it's not so dark that I wouldn't let a 10-year-old watch, but it's dark enough to where I wouldn't let like a 7 or 8-year-old watch. Where one of the episodes, it shows somebody jumping out of a building. You hear the kaplunk and see them laying motionless on the ground. There are moments when gunfire happens and you're thinking, hey, isn't this a kid's cartoon? Why am I watching this dude get lit up with bullet holes and blood slowly ooze out from underneath the body? But with all that being said, the way they're telling these stories is great. The cool thing about superheroes is you can just retell the stories, and if you're good enough in the telling of the retelling, it works. And so you end up with a situation where a character like Harley Quinn pops on, and we hadn't even seen the Joker yet, where Harley Quinn stands on her own. So many times when we do the lore and the telling and the comic book of Harley Quinn, it's her in relation to the Joker. And in this one, it is just her. Speaking of the Joker, have not seen this dude. I'm making my way through it.
Okay.
I have not seen the Joker yet, but the way that they've gone about introducing the Joker, incredible. Because like middle of the episode, end of the episode, beginning of the episode, you'll just look up and it'll just be ominous music and eyes in the background. And you're like, oh, I know that. I know exactly what that is. That is the effing Joker right there coming through. The Enigma character who ends up becoming the Riddler, that has been a really interesting sort of way where the Riddler is always in the stories that I've seen and stories I've read and things that I've watched, he's always so very calculated in those stories. And this one, he is nothing but impulse, right? Like there's not a battle going on between calculation and impulse control. This one is just straight impulse. So he sees it, he wants it, he does it. And that's great. Bruce is a bit more brooding than other Batman characters that I've seen. I don't like the way he talks to Alfred. Like, that bothers me. Be short with everybody else, but you be kind to Alfred. So I don't like that. I'm waiting for him to mature out of that. All in all, man, I think it's really, really good. I'm enjoying watching it. The wife is enjoying watching it. It's great.
Okay, and then last but not least, The Guardian put out your happiest TV endings. Shows that ended in a happy way. Do you have one that comes to mind with an ending that you really enjoyed?
I have a couple. I have three immediately.
Okay.
They're all cartoons. But Avatar: Last Airbender, the whole thing at the end is, hey, how do we stop the Fire Lord? Well, you got to kill him. Well, I'm not a killer. Well, you got to kill him to stop him. Otherwise, like, you can't win. And Aang figuring out how to stop him without killing him, huge. And plus, you got the everything going on with Katara and Zuko and Toph and Sokka, right? Like, all of that, the way it ends is perfect. Arthur. I remember like rushing home as a 30-some-year-old to watch the Arthur finale just to see what they do. And for when they do the fortune-telling thing, like, hey, here's where everybody is 20 years from now, and you see how they've all grown and matured and become like adults. Oh, that was incredible. And then Pokemon, the 1200th damn episode of that Pokemon TV series where Ash, after becoming Pokemon Master, finally returns back to his hometown, says farewell finally to Brock and to Misty, and reunites with, is it Charmander? Talks to Charmander, catches up with his rival. Team Rocket gets one more attempt at Pikachu. They fail miserably, and it's just like, all of that was great.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Two of mine that come immediately. The Hacks finale that just ended that made me cry like a little baby. I thought
Happy
it was
ending.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
It was happy.
Yeah.
Both of these, happy tears.
Okay.
Hacks and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and they are both about women, and they're both about female comics, so maybe that speaks more to me enjoying that kind of content specifically. But through the trials and tribulations of the friendship, because even though those shows are about women comedians, they're about the friendships, and specifically woman-woman friendships, and just like the beauty of those things and working relationships in that sense. Hacks ends with the main characters like riding off into the sunset, and Marvelous Mrs. Maisel ends with them like laughing at each other and still telling jokes between Mrs. Maisel and Susie. Those two come up. My favorite, which is both favorite and happy. I know it's not going to sound happy, but I think it is happy coded. I need to stop saying coded. That's been like my fourth time today. 6 Feet Under. It's been out forever. I'm not spoiling it for you. Everyone dies, and it's the most beautiful, happy ending that everybody dies. Because that's what we do. Everybody dies. How'd the Rugrats end?
They didn't end.
It never ended?
No, I don't think it. That's the other thing. A lot of these shows just
Schitt's
don't
Creek.
end. Parks and Rec. I enjoyed the Parks and Rec ending when it's, hey, everybody get together to do one last little thing where Leslie Knope is off doing big things and she's taking what's Aubrey Plaza's character there? But she's taking Aubrey Plaza with her.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like that, and then you see
April.
You see
Aubrey
April
Plaza
going.
just had her baby.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad she's all right. That was great. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, One Last Heist. That was great. Holt ends up, telling people he's leaving. Jake is going to be working from home, and then it ends. The way it ends is like, oh, okay, they're going to be around each other forever, and that's so much of when the show's in. I just want to make sure that the characters are still going to kick it, and they're now off doing other stuff.
Exactly.
And so
I think that represents to me a true happy ending. I think Ugly Betty had that. I think Desperate Housewives had that a little bit.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Hillary leaves, takes Ashley with her. Uncle Phil and Will have that touching moment at the very end. And it's like, hey, when you're calling all your other kids, don't forget to call me. How can I forget to call you, right? And then leaves, turns the lights off. Carlton runs down, pants around his ankles, like, hey, why did everybody leave me? And it's like, oh, man, that's good stuff right there.
I think that's going to be my next rewatch.
Fresh Prince?
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
I don't think you're going to like it.
You don't think I'll like it as an adult?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I think it's one of those things that for what it was at the time.
It was great for the moment.
But in this moment, I'm not sure you can make that right now.
I've been watching a little bit of Lizzie McGuire again because of the whole Hillary Duff moment and a little bit of That's So Raven. And those two both just, I don't know. The nostalgia associated with those episodes is enough to carry me through, but I also think they were good episodes of television.
They were.
All right, that'll do it for this Tuesday. Everybody, we will see you back here tomorrow. It'll be a Wednesday. D'Angelo Williams will join us. We will see you then. Have a good one. Bye. We're going to talk about the Disney twerking songs.
Oh, no.